We are live. Hey, good morning. Hey, it's 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. I am Greg Mester, Scrum Master and Agile Coach. And it's about 6:33 with our 523rd episode here of the show. And we love Scrum and Agile. We talk about it all the time. And today, it's Wednesday. So halfway through the week. We're almost halfway through, right, everybody? We talk about delivering value to the customer and not doing it in a way you're working all crazy hours and trying to get you home to family and friends so you can have a little fun and have a little fun in the office, which I don't see why you can't do both. Some people are really negative about that, but there's fun and there's avenues when you spend all that time working, which will be a discussion later on. But I wanted to talk about two things today because I want to try and make sure I don't mix it up with tomorrow's show. I wanted to talk about workflows like in Jira or any one of these programs. It could be Azure, it could be Rally, but I want to talk about the workflows of work. And I also want to talk about timesheets and something in the SPC class, which I think everybody who's most of the SPCs and RTEs and Scrum Masters have seen them going through the class have totally missed. And I just want to reiterate it. Okay? So, first off, I want to talk about workflows and laziness and stupidity. A little stupidity, yeah. People don't know what the hell they're doing. Okay. So, I'm going to use an example of one of my previous places that I wasn't in charge of making the workflow. They got lazy. And I think I mentioned this the other day, they made the story workflow and the task workflow the exact same thing because they were too damn lazy to create more than one workflow in the system. And someone made a comment about these systems not being what you want. And I said, these systems will do whatever you want. Its problem is the people putting together are so damn lazy they don't even give a beep about what they're doing. Or maybe they don't know about workflow. Maybe they never had a job to actually build something before. You think about that? I think so. Sometimes I wonder. Just because you can read a manual doesn't mean you know what the hell you're doing. So what they did, they had the story workflow. And they had a task or subtask or whatever you want to call it. I don't really give a crap. Subtask for those who really want to call it a subtask. If you can't figure out the difference, and there are idiots out there in the world who will create in the same system the use of a task item and a subtask item just to mess with everybody's damn brain. So anyway, it's treated the same thing. This is the sub of a story, whatever it would be. This is sub work. Okay. So in a story, you got like an open. I'm gonna say development code, write code. So coding, right? Or in development, I'm going to say in development. Maybe you have a review, and then you have a test, maybe another review. I won't even do the review. I'll just say, and done. There's acceptance in there sometimes. Save all these flow steps, right? It goes doot, doot, and then it goes doot, doot, and then doot, and that's a terrible way of writing it in the Jira flow, but for now, it goes that way on the board, okay? And what they did is they took the exact same flow and made it the task flow. Way overkill, and this is why developers bitch and moan about these systems and how they're made administrative burden because the people who do it don't know what they're doing. Task flow. So when I was there, they took the story flow and applied it to the task. All task is open, which means you just wrote the task. Doing. And done. That's all you need. On a subtask, you just need the three. Because what you're doing is maybe testing as a task, developing code, reviewing. These end up becoming tasks. all to themselves. Okay? So developing is a task, reviewing the code is a task, testing is a task. Those tasks go down here. And it's just, I have it listed as something I gotta do. I'm working on it, I'm done. And that's really all it is. Keeping it simple and writing the way to different things makes perfect sense, right? But just copy and pasting on something that doesn't have the same workflow as another level is ridiculous. Kind of really bad. So there it is. There's your story and task flow. Story flow up there. Task flow down here. These are actually end up being tasks. And then they get tasked out down there. And that's how that works. If you go to a place that has the same flow for their stories and their tasks, the people who are doing it don't know what they're doing. Just letting you know. Fire them now. Especially consultants. Yeah, I've been a consultant. But some of these high-priced consultants, and that's all I can do for what you pay for, it's pretty damn pitiful. And I'm like, I know more about Jira and these systems than they do, and I'm not the admin. It's pretty sad. Okay, so that's what we talked about Jira workflow. Should have different workflows for different types of issues and not the same workflow for every issue on the planet. Okay? And then the other thing, timesheets. So I take an SPC class, and it's just funny. And there is a comment in the SPC class, and this is what it says. Progress towards mastery. And one suggestion is to eliminate timesheet. So in order to get the mastery of Agile, the mastery of SAFe, one of the recommendations is to eliminate timesheets. And it's pretty prominent. And here's how you get to a mastery level of Agile thinking. Get rid of timesheets. So why do people keep asking people to enter their damn time into the system? Tell me. If the way to mastery is to get rid of timesheets. So their answer is, well, this is a classic Azure accountant thing, right? I'm going to get rid of timesheets, but I'm going to tell you and ask you under your tasks that you got, write down how much time you spent on those tasks. Really? So you want to master Agile and Scrum, you're going to get rid of timesheets, but then you're going to ask everybody to write their time and record their time in the Jira or Azure or Rally system. What the heck? How does that work? Hopefully someone will tell me, because to my mind, it does not make any sense. I mean, let's be real. I get entering time in if you need to study something. If you want to do a real value flow analysis of what you're doing, right? Say, hey, for a couple sprints, can we enter our time? Because we want to do a value flow analysis, and it shouldn't be I, by the way. It should be the team wants to do it, of how much time we spend in certain things. Like maybe, okay, I've had a BA one time. They had one group would ask them to be in every freaking meeting on the damn planet and ask them to do all this stuff and never really produce any work. And it was just sucking up time from this person. And we went in and just recorded how much time we spent with them so that the managers can then go back to the other group and says, you're not having us do anything but attend these meetings, and it's costing them this much time and effort. And we wanted to have some data to go back to them. Then it makes sense to record time. Other than that, I will dispute that from the day, we do an estimate thing. We talk about doing the bullseye and getting more narrow, which is fine if you need to. But if you're getting all your work done, it doesn't matter. Only time I pull that out is if it seems like we're over committing in a sprint. But again, the SPC class, you want to master Agile and SAFe, one of the recommendations very clearly spelled out is to eliminate timesheets. So why are these people who are trained in SAFe asking people to enter their time into the system? It's like a freaking cop-out. I can picture them in the room, and I kind of want to. Part of I want them to just like hang them and go, "What? Why are you asking for time?" And they're like, "Don't forget to enter your time in the system. For what? So you can figure out how much time's left to get the job done." That's just because that's another problem. Maybe I'll talk about that in another system of why that happens. Mostly because they take the entire sprint to get the work done, and they have no tracking and figure out what the progress is because they didn't break down any tasks. But that's another story. Anyway, I'm going crazy. It is Wednesday. We're into it. We get this thing done lower than a daily stand up. Occasionally we do the full 15. Most of the time we're about 10 minutes. Just like any stand up. There's no reason why you need 15 minutes to go through a routine. Sorry, it's true. So I wish you a happy day, a healthy day. Got a lot of stuff done already before. Got out, walk the dogs. Because the worst thing about, I used to get up at 5, do the show and all. Problems when I get up, I got to take the dogs out. So I got to walk them around the neighborhood. So I don't know about the 5 a.m. But I am getting stuff done. Been on LinkedIn already. Check that out. Walk the dogs. Got the coffee going. So we're moving. All right. Ring the little bell if you want to get emails or get notices when we go live here on YouTube. And give us a thumbs up. Like our stuff. Share our stuff. We'll appreciate it. And you all have an awesome day. Okay? Take care. And happy scrumming. And don't really ask people for their time after they're done the work. Just push it to the done pile. It says, once you do your task, I don't really care how much time you spent. Unless you're doing a study. All right. You all take care and make sure if you go in a place and you see their flow and these people, and people would think, question, what do you mean, Greg? It's like, this is junk. And you paid someone a lot of freaking money for junk. All right. Take care, y'all. Have a great day and enjoy. Bye.